Good morning, YouTube. It's Foster with Tech A Day. Got some updates for you. This will probably be a quick one, but wanted to let you guys know we got the Fold 7 in the building. Yes, I know it's old, getting old, but this is like my fourth Fold 7 at this point now. But we decided to get this baby back in the building to compare this form factor with the, drum roll please, Huawei Pura X Max that is in flight, en route, on its way here. Should have it before the end of this week, and I will bring that to you, hopefully, and potentially first Western YouTube, well, not Western, but USA based YouTuber to review the phone in full on YouTube. Hopefully, we'll see if somebody else gets one before I do, but when it gets here, we will bring it to you full and uncensored. We are going to run through its paces. We're gonna put all the Google apps on there, and we're going to keep that device. That device is going to be here for at least, a good 30 to 60 days. That's going to be my daily driver. That device is a dream being realized for me, as I have basically always looked at the iPad mini as the perfect device. I mean, when the Note 7, that Note came out, that was like a turning point for me, because I was like, this is what I want. And then the iPad mini came out, and I was like, man, if I could just get this and get calls on it, that would be the perfect device. Obviously, it never ended up working out that way. And then they started folding, and I was like, man, if you could just fold an iPad mini in half, that would be my dream device. So it looks like the Pura, from everything I've seen, the Pura X Max will be essentially that. We will have some struggles. I've had a couple Huawei devices before, a couple Mate XTs. I've used, Harmony OS. I've used EMUI. So I know how to, put the Google apps on there, but we're going to run through them. We're going to do a bunch of videos showing you guys how to put that stuff on there. And we'll know how it works for us, on this side of the country, and anybody, in the world that wants to, use those devices. We'll do some videos and show you exactly what you can expect from this new / old format of wide foldables. But, and getting back to the Fold 7, if you guys want me to do a full, not a full review, because I feel like it's been beaten to death at this point, but a quick rundown of the Fold 7, I might do it anyway, because it's a great device. This is, the build quality and thinness of this device, Samsung, even though it had been done by multiple companies before Samsung decided to finally do what we all wanted them to do, they really ate with this one. They were cooking with this one for real. Like, this is, you can't hold it and not just give them their pride. This is a great device. It feels amazing. Also, I'm telling you, the OPPO, if you don't plan on keeping the OPPO long term, don't even try one, because the OPPO N6 will ruin you for foldables moving forward, because you can't use once you've gone creaseless, you can't go back. I'm sorry, that's the new thing. I know what the other saying is, but once you go creaseless, you can't go back. I'm sorry. That's what it is. I'm gonna get some t-shirts made. How many of y'all want some t-shirts? You know, once you go creaseless, you can't go back, because the crease on this is actually really good. I mean, you have to give it up to Samsung. This crease, it looks worse than it is, but it's just barely there. I mean, they really did a great job on this. But after using the N6, like I said, I mean, this might as well be the Grand Canyon. It might as well be the Grand Canyon, because, and it doesn't bother me, but just because I've had creaseless now, it's like you can't go back. And then, as you can see, this thing is super reflective, you know. But again, like I said, I can run down all that stuff in the, you know, full/quick review of this, and I can do that. But yeah, we got the Pura Max is coming. The Fold 7 is in the house. We'll do a lot of review videos. You know, I know the Fold 7, like I said, this is like my 4th Fold 7 at this point. You know, the last 2, I will say I was pleasantly surprised. I had it at release, and that phone didn't last 2 or 3 weeks because the battery was trash. But the last one I got, I was pleasantly surprised. It was getting a good day. They did some, you know, updates on it, and I was getting good battery life with those, you know, with the Fold 7. So, you know, I'm actually thinking about potentially keeping the Fold 7 kind of as a backup device. I don't know. I'm still figuring that one out on what the stable of phones is going to be, because, you know, as a newer, smaller YouTuber, I can't keep everything in the background and be like Floss and pulling out 9,000 phones to keep, you know, once the phone comes in, I review it, unless it's the daily driver, it's got to go, to bring the next one in, to, you know, be able to make content and do that kind of stuff with. So I will do a video, you know, pairing up the Nilkin keyboard with this, because again, like I said, that keyboard, again, amazing, you know, would be a perfect little setup for this. It'd be a perfect setup for this, you know, be a perfect setup, you know, for this to type. It's upstairs, you know, with the Nilkin keyboard. I don't know if a bunch of you guys saw, but I saw Floss's video on the N6, and he had the N6 keyboard, and I was going to order it, and I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I did not, because it's basically just the same keyboard as the one for the Huawei, except it doesn't have this trackpad on it. Oh man, and I wonder how this Huawei keyboard is going to work with the Pura X. Ooh, that's going to be interesting to see how this works with the Pura X. That should be interesting, but nonetheless, I would still probably want to use the Nilkin Q Pocket, because it's a more normal keyboard. Having this, you know how when you use it and they have that split keyboard on your phone, it's just a weird keyboard when you try to use it this way. This is all connected with the little trackpad on the side that's also the mouse thing. It's like the perfect setup. Trifolds up, it's perfect. So we're gonna do a whole mobile keyboard setup, mobile office setup, and kind of go from there and see what happens. But other than that, man, I'll keep you guys updated. As soon as the Pura Max gets here, I will unbox it. We'll do a live. I will creep stalk the FedEx guy out the door again, like I did with the trifold. And as soon as I get here, I will go and bring you the video and let you guys know what I think, and try to unbox that thing as quickly as possible. And we'll go from there. Talk to you guys later.